Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your boy First Child 85, and I'm gonna keep this video very short and sweet, but I want to talk about this upcoming fight, between Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley. And I just want to keep it real, be straightforward, and just be honest. You know what I mean? The truth is, it shouldn't be a third fight with these guys. Listen, it shouldn't be a third fight. Like, Manny Pacquiao really have nothing to prove to Timothy Bradley, or have anything to prove to the people who thought Timothy Bradley won the first fight. Because the truth is, Timothy Bradley himself knew that he lost that first fight. Now we know how dirty boxing, how dirty, majority of the sports can be. Well, we know how dirty boxing is, and we know we know how it goes. We know how it goes in boxing, and that's kind of like one reason that's one of the reasons I hate about boxing, is that fighters can most definitely, right in front of your face, can get robbed. Fighters can get robbed right in front of your face when you clearly saw that fighter winning the fight, but that fighter didn't get the decision or didn't win. So yeah, I'm all about a fighter winning by KO or TKO. You know what I mean? Because it can be not even a close fight, but you see that fighter clearly winning a fight, but he gets robbed. And prior to being a champion, get get his title taken away from him because they robbed him. They took his title away from him, and he clearly won that fight. And it's like, you got millions of people out there that knew Timothy Bradley lost that first fight to Manny Pacquiao. Now, I'm gonna be honest on one thing. He did give Manny Pacquiao a good fight. The second fight, he showed skill a little bit. He showed, that he can most definitely give Manny Pacquiao a hard time. I mean, he did some good countering, sticking and moving in the second fight. But Manny Pacquiao most definitely had to show the people why. He's the better fighter. He had to show people why he was the better fighter. He stepped up, and he took it to another level, and then he started outboxing Timothy Bradley in that second fight. But it was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed that fight. But, like, honest truth is, like, it didn't make sense. It's just like, even though it's another topic, just like Marquez and Manny Pacquiao fighting. Clearly, they were close fights, so I can understand why people want to see another fight, because the first three fights were close fights. Not gonna lie. But, like, for the fourth time, like, are you serious? For the fourth time? Fighting Manny Pacquiao again for the fourth time? And Manny should have took that fight. You know what I mean? Like, Manny shouldn't have took that fight. Sometimes you're doing a little too much. Even though Marquez got caught, even though Manny Pacquiao got caught with a lucky shot, because to me it was a lucky shot. He ran into it Pacquiao ran into that shot by being reckless. Honest opinion, I thought he was gonna, You know, I thought he was gonna finish Marquez. You know what I mean? But he didn't have anything else to prove to. I mean, to no one. He didn't have anything else to prove. You know, he won the first, you know, 3 fights or whatever. Okay, let it go. Let it go. You know what I mean? Like let it go. You know what I mean? Seriously. But anyways, you know, so Timothy Bradley most definitely lost that first fight. And I do want to see this fight. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to see this fight. And my early prediction is that Timothy Bradley, by being with Teddy Atlas, I believe, you know, Teddy Atlas is a good trainer. He's a good trainer. You know what I mean? He knows boxing, and that's the honest truth. He knows boxing. So by him working with Timothy Bradley, that can be a good thing. You know what I mean? And Timothy Bradley, as I watched the what's the guy name he just stopped, who he beat, what's the guy, Brandon Rios. Like, that was a good fight. You know, he broke Brandon Rios down. Like he broke Brandon Rios down. It was a good fight. Brandon Rios came to fight, but he just didn't have enough to, you know, he just didn't have enough for Bradley. Bradley was most definitely the better man. And, you know, the honest truth is that, you know, I already knew Timothy Bradley was going to win. I already knew Timothy Bradley was going to win that fight. Because to me, he's a better fighter than Brandon Rios. I mean, Brandon Rios is a good action fighter. You know what I mean? He's a warrior. He will go toe-to-toe. He will, any fight that he's in, he will make it exciting. But when you going against a fighter, a B-level fighter, or A-level fighter, I mean, I just say, when you go up against an experienced fighter that is most definitely on another level, on the elite level, because I'm just going to be honest, to me, Timothy Bradley is on the elite level. You may disagree, or some may agree, but Timothy Bradley is on the elite level. To be able to hang in there with Manny Pacquiao, you have to be on the elite level. I mean, style make fights, don't get me wrong, but you have to be on the elite level to fight against someone like Pacquiao. And Timothy Bradley, he did his thing. You know, he showed why he's one of the best out there. But he did not win the first fight. He didn't win the second. Of course, he didn't win the second fight. And this third fight shouldn't be this third fight shouldn't be happening, in my honest opinion. But I would love. I'm glad they're fighting. I'm glad they're fighting, because it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be an action fight, like the first 2 fights. And ain't nothing wrong with an action fight. You know what I mean? An action fight. You know, 2 warriors going out there and displaying their skills and showing the people how good they are. And it's only going to be one winner. And for the win, I got Manny Pacquiao. The age thing is not going to matter. I mean, they're only a few years apart, but the age thing is not going to matter. You know, it's going to be who's going to really want it the most. It's going to be who's going to push harder than the other fighter. It's going to be that who has the willpower. You know what I mean? Both of these guys have that willpower, but it's going to be who's smarter. I think in this case, it's going to be who's smarter, who's able to connect, and who's able to adjust. You know, go in there and be smart. You know what I mean? At the same time, give the people an action-packed fight. And I believe it's going to be an action-packed fight. You know, and a lot is on the table. Even though Manny Pacquiao's talking about, this being his, retirement fight, his last fight. Well, we shall see. You know what I mean? You can say one thing and do something up. You can say one thing, but that never has to be the case. You can say one thing, but it's that doesn't necessarily mean that it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, just the same thing as Floyd Mayweather. He could come back, fight 2 more times, and then get out of boxing for good. You know what I mean? So, we shall see. But at the same time, I have Manny Pacquiao winning this fight. Timothy Bradley has became a better fighter over the years. You know what I mean? And he's a aggressive boxer puncher type fighter. And he's athletic. You know what I mean? And he can get in there and give any fighter a war in a tough time. But I think Manny Pacquiao knows what he has to do. And I think Manny Pacquiao is on another level. You know what I mean? I think he's one of the top elite fighters that's going to most definitely, once again, school Bradley. And I'm not just necessarily saying that he's gonna outbox Bradley, or it's because of hand speed. It's because Manny Pacquiao, skill-wise, is a better fighter than Timothy Bradley, skill-wise. So it's not just necessarily the speed. It's just how Manny Pacquiao operate. And being elite fighter comes with a top elite fighter comes with experience and comes with being smart and knowing when to execute, knowing when to throw, knowing when to offset your opponent. And Manny Pacquiao is one of the best at doing that. Not just throwing punches and punches or just trying to get him out of there. But to me, Manny Pacquiao also has the better footwork. And movement is out of this world. Timothy Bradley can move. He has head movement, but he's not quicker than Manny Pacquiao as far as thinking. Pacquiao is quicker, a little quicker than Bradley. But I believe he's just a little smarter than Bradley as well. And just a little more skillful. Just a little bit more skillful than Bradley. So that's why I believe that Bradley will most definitely lose this fight. Unless Pacquiao get caught with another lucky punch. You know what I mean? But anything can happen when you step in that ring. But I have Pacquiao for the win because of skill. Because of skill. I repeat once again, because of skill. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the fight. I'm looking forward to the fight. And I believe it's going to be a good fight. And we shall see who win. But I have Manny Pacquiao for the win. Alright, everybody. God bless. I said this was going to be a short video, but apparently it wasn't. I mean, compared to some videos, it's short, but I want it to be at least 8 minutes long. But it seems like I'm reaching the a little past the 14-minute mark. But anyways, you guys be blessed. Let me know who you think gonna win the fight. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions and let me know who you think is gonna win this fight. I got Manny Pacquiao. All right, people. This is your boy First Child 85. God bless. Talk to you later.